No working lights on a local street means it is pitch black at night, and people who live there most definitely concerned about their safety.
They're turning to the 19 troubleshooters for help. Colton Molesky joins us live now. And it sounds like a result was pretty quick today, Colton.
Chris, Tiffany, after months in the dark, people in this area were fed up with waiting and called us. And I'm happy to report that the lights are coming back on.
Let there be light. I mean, you know, Jesus Christ and Jehovah God, when they created the earth, and he said in 7 days, he said, let there be light, and there was light. Now, we're trying to do it electrically.
Unfortunately, this cluster of Benton Village condos off 235th Street has had anything but since October.
The lights still haven't come on, so now when I've called the councilman. She said this is a private place. When it's private, there's not much we can do.
Here's what Barbara Wainwright and others walk out to in the morning or at night. Pitch black.
This is our street at night. No lights.
I've got a little Pomeranian, and coyotes are mating this time of year. And it's concerning because they come through here.
Sharon Hauser lives right across from Wainwright. Both are concerned about safety for the seniors living here, not being able to see the potholes or ice at night.
I'm glad that Barbara decided, you know, we should call Channel 19. Even Matt on the board down the street said, you know, go ahead, call them. He said maybe something will get done.
So I called the person in charge of on-site maintenance. Hi, this is Colton Molesky. I'm a reporter for 19 News. He says he made a payment back in November after trying to iron out issues with the account. But now in January, he is as frustrated as the folks living here. I called First Energy to see if things could get straightened out as soon as possible. A spokesperson got back to me earlier this afternoon to say the account issues had been resolved, payment had been confirmed, and crews were on the job.
Let there be light.
After all that waiting, the lights are finally coming back on for this cluster of condos starting tonight. And I know that the people living here are really excited that they don't have to spend any more nights in the pitch black darkness. In Euclid, Colton Molesky, 19 News.
If you have a problem that you would like us to address, call our 19 troubleshooter tip line. That number is 216-250-1618.